Hello everyone, welcome to today's episode of Mastering the Art of Real Estate Sales. And this is our first episode in this series of Mastering Real Estate Sales, and I welcome you so that we can dive together, that you can make informed decisions, and also as a sales agent you can become better and continue polishing the way you make calls to your clients. So I want to welcome you. If you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly do so and turn on the notification button so that when we release a new episode, you'll be the first person to partake of this great knowledge and information. So today we are going to talk about an episode, the first episode called Understanding the Art of Real Estate Sales. Understanding the art. You know, real estate sales is an art. You don't just wake up one day and start doing it. It is an art that you learn over and over again. And I want to give you a spoiler alert that real estate is not about showing properties only. Yes, that is the truth. Real estate is not about showing properties alone, but understanding people, their needs, their desires, and how to navigate in the unpredictable market. For example, someone can come to you with a vision of a family. Then he has 4 kids and he needs an holiday home, or he needs an house that can cater for them. You cannot show them a property that cannot cater for these people, because you are looking at the size of the family, the vision this person has. So you cannot show them a 1-bedroom apartment. You cannot show them a 50 by 100 piece of land, because they need a bigger piece of a property. So that's what I'm talking about. That real estate is not about showing properties, but understanding the need of your client, understanding the desire of your client, and aligning yourself with their vision so that you can get them the right property and the right deal that they need. So in the art of understanding real estate sales, I have a section. I've divided this episode in some subsections so that we can be able to understand them better. And the first subsection is building trust with client. And you know that building trust is the foundation. You cannot start dealing with a client that you have not built trust with. And let me tell you, for example, as a real estate agent, the client is not looking for just an agent. They are looking for someone they can trust with their vision. They are looking to someone they can connect with and rely on. So the first thing you ask yourself when a client comes to you is that can this client rely on me? You need to put yourself in the shoes of the client and ask yourself, can this client trust with me in their vision? Can they rely on me to get them the perfect product that they need? And you find out that the real estate agents who are trustworthy, clients keep coming to them. It is a nature of attraction. Like, they attract these clients because they are trustworthy. So the first thing we need to do is, you need to do, and we need to do as a real estate agents, is building trust with the client. And how do you build this trust? The first thing is listen more than you talk. Listen more than you talk. Most of the times that we are tempted to talk more, because you have product knowledge, you know many properties in the neighborhood, you know the right properties for these people, and you know even more expensive properties or cheaper properties that can align with the ideas of the client. But mostly this is what makes us miss the point. We need to get something we call active listening, where you listen with the intentionality to understand what fits the client best and the vision of the client. Are you getting? And also sometimes as real estate agents, because of the pressure, we tend to look at the closing before we start. Don't delve direct to start selling to the client. First, listen to the client desires. Because the moment you start listening to the client, you will understand the kind of property the client needs. And that is the spoiler alert that I want to give you. if you want to understand your client better, for example, when you are talking with the client, you can record the conversation, or even you can be taking notes down. It is something I do over and over again, because I need to get the right thing for the client, so that when tomorrow they need someone to go to for real estate solutions, I can be that person. Let your clients share their concerns, listen, and you know what? The more you listen to the story, you get equipped to find out the best property of the client. Now, the second section on how to build trust with the client is that be transparent. Be transparent. That is the most important thing. And you know what? Being transparent is not negotiable. It is non-negotiable. You cannot negotiate about being trust. So if it is about the pricing of the property, if it is about the condition of the property, the market condition, and everything that entails to that property that the client is interested in, the best thing you can do is you can be transparent. You can give them the right information about that property. Don't let anything slip away. And this will build respect with your client, because, for example, you can be selling a property that is right for the client but does not suit. You might have a product and you can lie to the client that this product is prime. Yes, it is prime, but it is not what the client wants. And you find out that the moment client buys that property, they will regret later. So it is not good for you to just sell because you have to sell. But be transparent that I know this is a prime product. If you are a real estate agent and you can tell a client that I know this is a prime product and a prime location, but it is not what you need, then you are transparent. That is very, very important. And then the last thing in building trust with the client is follow through on promise. Follow through on promise. Many people and many agents, the reason why you lose clients and you tend to ask yourself why many clients are not coming back to you is because you don't follow through up your promise. You tell client, I'm going to reach you back in 30 minutes. You call after 3 days. You're telling clients that I'm going to send you details in the WhatsApp, or I'm going to email you the offer letter and all these things, but you don't hold up on your side of the deal. You don't follow on the promise. That is a deal breaker with a client. They lose trust on you, because even when you tell them anything else, they will not trust in you. So something that you need to do is that if you promise an update, kindly deliver it. If you tell them I'm going to be there at 8, and for example, because of unavoidable circumstances, for example, people are living in urban areas, we tend to get to jam. Sometimes because of this commuting and all that, you can just drop a message around 10 minutes before. Tell them, I think and I feel I might be late. Kindly hold on for me a few more minutes, like 10 minutes, I will be there. So understand that your reliability is what strengthens the friendship between you and the client. That is very, very important. So follow up on the promise. If you tell them I'm going to call you on Monday at 4 p.m., don't call them on Tuesday 8 a.m. Don't call them on Wednesday 10. Call on Monday 4 p.m. That will strengthen the relationship. Then the section 2 in mastering the art of sales is mastering the negotiation process. Negotiation is a process. You see, when you bring a property into the market, you have the offer for the property. For example, I can tell you this property is going for a certain amount of money, but now client can come with an offer. They come with a counter offer that, yes, I know you are offering 10 million for the property, but I can get at 8 million or 9. The highest I can go is 9.2. Now, how do you align yourself so that you come to a point of win-win? I have read a book by Robert Covey. It's called The 7 Habits of Effective People, and there is about the relationship of win-win. Our society has taught us about win-lose relationships or lose-lose, but I can tell you that the most important thing is win-win for the client. You win, you get a good offer, and the client gets a good offer too. They get a good property. So how do you master the negotiation process. And now let me tell you something. Never enter a negotiation when you are unprepared, because come with an offer, come with your last offer, let the client come with their offer, and see if you can balance the sheets between the client and you. So how do you master? The first thing is stay calm under pressure. There are many clients that will put you under pressure. For example, they'll tell you that if you don't get me this offer, this property at this offer, I'm not going to take it. And most probably these are promising clients. I know if you have been in the world of real estate for quite sometimes, you understand what I'm talking about. Because the client will come and tell you, I know you are selling this property at 1.5 million, but I want 3 parcels and I want to take each parcel at 800,000 Kenya shillings. Now, what do? Don't go unprepared. Then you need to stay calm under pressure, because yes, the money is there, they are paying cash, but it is way low below the belt. Way low below the belt. So be prepared for anything. Be calm. The offer can be so very delicate, very delicious, that is, but do not fall for it. So what you do is that you stay calm. Okay? Think clearly through the deal. Ensure that you give your offer, and if you cannot agree on that day, I will advise that you tell the client, because today we cannot come onto a point where we can discuss and even come to an agreement. Can we reschedule the meeting for another day? We see if we can come to a point of agreement. That works miracles, because the client can go, and what you do when the client goes, do this: send some materials and also things that can help the client level up in the negotiation meeting next time. That when you tell them that this product is what you need, and they can be able to testify that the price is worth it. So for example, if the clients, you tell them that we will have the meeting the next 1 week, and they can, for example, be able in a position to view the property, kindly ensure they go and view it before they come to the negotiation. That can put you in a position to level up the gap between the price and the offer of the client and your offer. Then the second thing, how to master the negotiation process, is know when to compromise. I know many real estate agents don't want to hear this. Know when to compromise. And this is what I was telling you, that be on lookout for a win-win situation. Because, for example, if a client wants 10 parcels, 10 properties, for example, we are talking about land plots, and they want an acre plus, and they tell you your price is, let's say, 1.8 million, and they tell you, I want to take these parcels each at 1.6. I tell you, you better look for that, because it is cash money. It is cash money. It can work. So what you do is that negotiation is not about proving a point. Negotiation is about winning. So you win and the client wins. You find a common ground where you can agree on a certain process. And let me tell you, in real estate, this is the worst nightmares of many agents, that they don't look for win-win. Because maybe if you're working, let's say, for a company, and they tell you that this is the end of the deal, that we need to get it at this price, you need to be in a position to know when to compromise. Even as a company, you need to know when to compromise and look for a win-win situation. So it is very, very important. And let me read for you a quote here from the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. It says that the world has taught us to compete and always look for a situation where you are always winning. But let me tell you, in sales is so much different. In sales is so much different. What you need to do is look for a situation where you are winning and the client is winning. The third section and the last one is, how do you navigate in the market and predictability? You know, the world of real estate, the market of real estate is very unpredictable. Now, we are going to talk about the market itself. You remember we started from understanding how to build trust with the client. We came to the process of negotiation, and now we are talking about the market unpredictability. The world of real estate shifts over and over again. The curve is not always straight. The curve is not always going up. The curve is always fluctuating. So the real estate market can be very, very unpredictable, but you can be prepared for anything. And you see, now the most successful agents know how to navigate when these shifts happen. Let me tell you something. You need to understand that real estate is influenced. The real estate market is influenced by so many factors, from economic shifts, interest rates, and even local government policies. Because, for example, in our country, Kenya, the policies in Nairobi County, Kiambu County are not the same as in Mombasa County, Isiolo, and Kisumu. They are different. So government policies may vary. Economic shift, for example, the economy of the or not of the company, but of the country can influence so much the world of real estate. For example, when we have political instability, the real estate market is affected negatively. So you need to understand this thing. So to stay ahead and keep up with these changes and adjust your strategy accordingly, you need to keep on adjusting your strategy accordingly. And how do you do this? Let me give you only 2 points, and then I'll be done on that. So the first thing is that stay educated. Market trends can shift quickly, and it's your job to stay on top of the latest news and data. You see, ensure that where you are dealing with the real estate property, you are on top. The latest news about the area, you know. For example, our manager, our operations manager in the company I work from is called Sir Edward Mwendwa. He always tells us that, for example, that company we sell our properties in Diani, and he has been telling us over and over again that we need to be conversant with what's happening in Diani. And let me tell you, this guy is very sharp. He knows what is happening in Diani every moment. You can ask him something, he just knows. There are so many ways you can do that. You can put a Google reminder, calendar. When any event, anything happening in Diani, it will notify you on your email, and you can get to know. So stay informed. When you stay informed, it puts you on top and you stay competitive. Very, very important. So ensure that you are taking the latest news. You can attend seminars, you can take online courses, and also you can read the industry's report. Stay educated about the real estate market every moment. The way real estate market right now it is not the way it was last year. It is not the way it will be next year. So what you need to do is stay educated. Keep on in the process of learning. That is very, very important. The second point in the market and predictability is be adaptable. As a real estate agent, I will urge you to be adaptable. And this is because the market is fluctuating and you need to adapt in the various and the variant environments that the market is always throwing you to. So learn this, that a successful real estate agent is flexible and can adapt to changing conditions. Very, very important. If you notice any change in the market, be the first person to adapt and to take it up, because that will put you on top always. Let me tell you, this means you can focus on different properties or change your market approach. For example, when it comes to marketing, you are used to marketing only on your WhatsApp status. You are used to marketing only on Facebook. But you see, right now people are shifted to TikTok, they are shifting to Reddit. You can be in these spaces where you can get people, you can get people and more clientele coming for your properties. Let me tell you something. Our manager, we were just speaking in the morning, our sales manager is called Richard Osolo, and this guy was telling us that it is this moment of the year where many people are getting, the stipends. So the moment now we enter into the market approach, we know that people have money and they have the purchase power. So right now, as a real estate agent, now we are adapting to this change of market, because you see the market has been fluctuating from January, for example, in Kenya, fluctuating because of economical stability, instability, political instability. But right now the market is stabilizing a little bit, and we need to change the market approach that we were using so that we can tap into full potential of this market. Very, very important. So as a real estate agent, you have an upper hand when you have information on the latest trend of the market. Now, there you have it. In conclusion, this is the art of real estate. Is not only about showing houses, showing properties. I know you have the prime properties that we need. I know you have the prime properties that your clients need. I know you have every property that your client needs. But let me tell you something. It is not only about showing those houses, but also very, very important to build trust with the client, to master the art of negotiating, and also how to stay ahead when the market is fluctuating, adapting in environments that any moment you are not able to grasp any information, you can find it quickly because you are adapting. So that's marks the end of our first episode in Property Pulse, and I would love to see you in the next video and the next episode, where we'll be talking also about building strong friendships in real estate, because that is the foundation, building strong friendships in the real estate. So thank you so much. Subscribe to this channel, share with friends, and also turn on the notification button that when our episode comes out, you are the first person to see it. See you soon.